Good morning, Hannah. It's Saturday, and today I need to talk to you about summer, some of my plans, some of the tendencies I've seen, but we'll get more into that later. But for now, still, summer doesn't start for another 3 or 4 hours because of the SAT. The good news is I'm a little bit more confident with biology and math. I mean, I actually have viable practice test scores, whereas in the US history one, I don't know, maybe I just got lucky. Maybe I underestimated my ability, but somehow I scored 100 points higher on the real thing than I did on the official practice test. But I don't know. I thought that was hard because it was so subjective. I don't know. I don't have much else to say, but I will see you later. It is finally starting to look a little more like summer. It's just past 1 o'clock, and the SAT actually wasn't that bad. I mean, it was better than last time. I still had some brief post-test anxiety, but it dissipated pretty quickly. Um, so I've eaten lunch, and I'm sort of getting ready to go with my dad to my extended family for dinner, but we're probably going to do something else on the way. So right now I just want to talk a little bit about summer, some of my plans and things like that. I don't really have too much planned yet. I'm still looking for something to do. But at the end of July, I'm going to go to China, southern China, Yunnan province, to sort of work in an orphanage, just for like 2 weeks. And unless, some complications come up, I still do plan to vlog there, so you'll see some of that, hopefully. And there are a few other goals that I have in the summer, but I actually don't want to disclose those yet. Not because I'm afraid of failure, but because I'm afraid of disappointment. I'm not going to get too much into that either. It's still rather vague right now. But something more interesting I want to discuss is some of the things that happen during summer, because summer is a time when a lot of the things that sort of invade my life, i.e. schoolwork, are kind of all lifted at once. So it's really easy. There's a tendency for people to kind of fall back to their natural tendencies, not innate, but natural for them at least. So there are two things that I've noticed that happen to me, usually during summer. For some reason, I get a little bit more interested in relationships. I don't usually see myself as a person who, actively pursues that stuff, but for some reason, it sometimes happens in the summer. Not very successfully, though. And also, for some reason in the summer, I get a little bit more religious, and I really don't like that word. In fact, I hate it because, whenever someone asks me, "Are you religious?" I say, "No, I'm real." And there's a big difference because religiosity sort of implies, some dedication to rituals or things like that, and I'm really, not into that because I don't really think that's what it's about. But there you go, sort of my honest exposition about summer in conjunction with what I said last Tuesday about there not being enough about me in these vlogs. And we'll see if some of those things pop up again this summer. But it's kind of interesting because this past year a lot of stuff has happened. I mean, especially that I found kind of a new interests, namely in psychology and philosophy. So maybe, I'll experience some new things from that. Alright, I'll see you later. I'm out here in Dublin at some kind of mall, and it is hot. If I had known that, it would be like this, I wouldn't have worn these San Francisco clothes. Oh, I'm going to have fun with this. Well, it's about 6:45, and right now I'm outside my cousin's house here in San Leandro. And I just want to step out for a second so I could finish up. There's just one more thing I have to say, and that is I'm probably going to have to reorganize the structure of my vlogs over the summer because, first of all, I'm not going to have that many people to address because I'm barely going to have any human interaction for the next month and a half. Maybe not like no interaction, but you know, greatly reduced. And also the level of interest. I mean, not much is going to be happening, or I don't expect too much to be happening. So, yeah, I'm going to introduce something new, and I'm going to call it a video journal, which is basically the same thing as a vlog. I'm going to keep, you know, following the days, the order of days, but instead of providing like a topic and a subject to whom to analyze, I'll just, you know, kind of take all that out and just show you the stuff that's happening. Hopefully, you know, we'll get through that. Alright viewers, I've eaten dinner, and right now I'm on a post-dinner stroll to 7-Eleven with 4 of my cousins. You know.
Yo, dude!